Well, welcome to the TechNOW show, the new TechNOW show. I'm John Reid, your host, also CEO of CATAAlliance. And the question that I've received on the social media is, why now? Why the TechNOW show? How did it come about? Well, there's a simple answer. Paul Brent, CTV host, created TechNOW many years ago. And people were very interested. There was a great readership. You got to see the latest technologies. You got to talk about trends. And every Monday, or rather every Sunday, Paul used to put me on the spot with questions. And I said, Paul, I'd really like to have the opportunity to put other people on the spot with questions. So that's a little bit of background as to why we're starting the TechNOW show. And we're able to start the show because of technology. You may have seen that we have a big campaign on tech adoption, and we're lagging behind in Canada. Well, CATA as an organization is not going to lag behind. We see that organizations like Google and Cisco and others are providing wonderful video tools. So how can those be used to support mission and mandate? How can they be used to support communications with the community? Again, great interest in TechNOW. Technology makes it possible. So what's the format? It's going to be a simple one. I'm going to talk about some of the headlines. Did you know, for example, that WeChat out of China is soon going to eclipse Facebook, is going to be global, is the next social network where you should be at? So we'll capture some of those headlines, and you may be interested in tracking those. They may relate back to your business interest. We're also going to do video clips. So if there's a new healthcare technology, let's watch that technology for 30 seconds, and we're able to do that by bringing in the video component of TechNOW. And lastly, we're going to do feature interviews. I've already been contacted by a public affairs expert from one of our companies in Washington, by an expert in public safety in Hungary, by one of the senior executives at Celestica in Toronto. They've all asked to be part of the show. So every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll bring in a featured guest, and I'll try to answer them. I'll try to ask them some questions, gain their insights. It's part of sort of video social networking. And also, we have a roving reporter. We're going to be using handheld devices for some of the CATA team to do live on-site interviews. And where did that idea come from? None other than our own David Farnes. David, roving reporter, what do you have to say about your role as the roving reporter for TechNOW?
Thanks, John. Well, I'm dialing in today using my smartphone as always. I don't have a camera hooked up to a laptop, so I'm truly mobile. I can be out and about. And you alluded to some of the medical app innovations out there. We're on the hunt, and I'll be out and about on the hunt looking for mobile medical apps that have demonstrated a real clinical benefit. We want to showcase those, and we want to accumulate those stories. Back to you, John.
So there we have David on the hunt at conferences, at meetings, looking for the latest healthcare technologies. We'll have more roving reporters. This is a pilot. We're simply seeking your feedback. We like your suggestions on what you would like to see as part of TechNOW. We would like to know whether you would like to be interviewed, or you have someone that you want us to reach out to, not only in Canada, but globally. Let's use this as a platform to build the innovation nation and to create insight. And we're going to try to keep this short, under 10 minutes. No more than that. And if you miss an episode, it's all recorded on the CATANet TV channel. So it's recorded, it's broadcast live, and it's another way that CATA is working for you, for the community, to help further innovation and create thought leadership in Canada. So thank you for joining us for this brief TechNOW launch episode, and we look forward to seeing you, hearing from you in the weeks ahead. Signing off from TechNOW, John Reid, CEO of CATA.